Please get ready for part 9 of budget speech. 5 seconds. Start. To give further impetus to India's growing influence and leadership in the international community, government decided to open Indian embassies and high commissions abroad in countries where India does not have a resident diplomatic mission as yet. Accordingly, in March 2018, government approved opening of 18 new Indian diplomatic missions in Africa. 5 embassies have already been opened in Rwanda, Djibouti, Equatorial Guinea, Republic of Guinea, and Burkina Faso in the year 2018-19. Government intends to open another 4 new embassies in the year 2019-20. This will not only increase the footprint of India's overseas presence, but also enable us to provide better and more accessible public services, especially to the local Indian community in these countries. In line with our ancient wisdom, India has always pursued a policy of economic cooperation with countries through bilateral and regional coordination. Indian Development Assistance Scheme provides concessional financing for projects and contributes to infrastructure development and capacity building in the recipient developing countries. Mindful of our position as the 6th largest economy, we will look at alternative development models which will include private sector equity, multilateral financing, contributions from corporates, non-residents, etc. I propose to revamp the IDEAS scheme during the current financial year. The government is developing 17 iconic tourism sites into world-class tourist destinations and to serve as a model for other tourism sites. The iconic tourism sites would enhance visitor experience, which would lead to increase visits of both domestic and international tourists at these destinations. With the objective of preserving rich tribal cultural heritage, a digital repository is developed where documents, folk songs, photos and videos regarding their evolution, place of origin, lifestyle, architecture, education level, traditional art, folk dances, and other anthropological details of the tribes in India are stored. The repository will further be enriched and strengthened. Financial gains from cleaning of the banking system are now amply visible. NPAs of commercial banks have reduced by over 1 lakh crore over the last year. Record recovery of over 4 lakh crore due to IBC and other measures has been effected over the last 4 years. Provision coverage ratio is now at its highest in 7 years, and domestic credit growth has risen to 13.8%. Government has smoothly carried out consolidation, reducing the number of public sector banks by 8. At the same time, as many as 6 public sector banks have been enabled to come out of prompt corrective action framework. Having addressed legacy issue, public sector banks are now proposed to be further provided 70,000 crore capital to boost credit for a strong impetus to the economy. To further improve ease of living, they will leverage technology, offering online personal loans and doorstep banking, and enabling customers of one public sector bank to access services across all public sector banks. In addition, government will initiate steps to empower account holders to remedy the current situation in which they do not have control over deposit of cash by others in their accounts. Reforms will also be undertaken to strengthen governance in public sector banks. Stop.